Hello guys, welcome to a new video here in JS Education. My name is Carlos Santana and this is the video number 20 for the course developing a headless CMS with TypeScript and GraphQL. So let's start. Okay, so the thing that you always need to do is to update your packages, on front end and then on back end. Okay, right now looks like I don't have any new changes, so that's good. If you have any changes, install it later after you run this command. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is going to source, GraphQL, resolvers, and then field. And then we are going to add a new mutation called delete field after create field, like this. So basically this one is going to receive an ID, and then we are going to look for that field by primary key, and then if we find the field remove, then we are going to destroy that specific ID and we return the field that we are removing. So that's it for this mutation here. Now you need to go to GraphQL types field.graphql and you need to include the mutation delete field there. Okay, and then if we go now to the front end, we are going to create a new modal. So it's gonna be called delete field modal.tsx. Okay. And this is the code for that one. So basically here we are going to include the delete field mutation. We are going to create that next. Also in here you create your mutation function, delete field mutation. On the handle submit, from options we get data, and then we are going to retrieve or get the ID that we want to delete, and then pass it to the variables to execute or delete field mutation. If got delete, then basically we are going to redirect to the self page or to the same page. This is pretty much similar to the delete modal that we created before. It's exactly the same. I mean, the difference is that instead of redirecting to a different page, it's going to redirect to the same page. And then we put this message, are you sure you want to delete the field? This cannot be reverted. And then we have two buttons, cancel and delete field. The on click is on the handle submit, and then we add some background and then some color. That's pretty much. And then you need to go to schema fields index, and now we need to import the user state. Also, you need to import the component delete field modal that we just create. And then here on the fields, before the return, you need to put some states. Is open delete, and set is open delete to control the modal. Data and set data is to get the data that in this case is going to be the ID of the field that we want to delete. Handle delete is a function that is going to open the modal and then set data ID. So the ID is going to be here. That's the data we got here on options. And basically we just render the delete field modal here. And if you see here on options, I'm passing the data So that's how we are retrieving that information on the actual model. And then after information, what was that div? 123. Sorry, after this styles.name, we need to put these actions. So basically, if the field is not system, because the system fields cannot be deleted and cannot be edited, so only for custom fields. So if it's not system, then we include this action div. For now, it's going to have just the action delete. It's just an icon, it's a trash icon. And then once we click that, we will handle delete, and we are passing the ID of the field right here. And the last thing we need to do is create our mutation. So for that, you need to go to GraphQL fields, and then you need to create a file called delete field.mutation.ts. And this is the code, basically. So you pass the ID and you retrieve the ID and the field name. Sorry, the ID and the field name. So that's it. Let's give it a try. I came back to Postgre. So the last video I showed you how to install MySQL, but I prefer Postgres for now, so I will keep with that database. Okay, so now let me show you here. Okay, so we go to the dashboard, and then we connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we go to the blog, we go to our model, sorry. These are some, looks like I have some CSS problems here. I will fix that in the next video. But then this is the action delete. So for example, this reading time, if I click here, it's going to open the delete field. Are you sure you want to delete this field? This cannot be reverted. And then we remove it. And that's it. So you can create a new one, like title, whatever you want. And also delete it. So that's it for this video. I think I like to keep those videos short, so are easy to understand. So remember that if you have any question, please join to our Slack community. The link is on the description. Also, if you like those videos, please share it with your friends, and also subscribe to this new channel. That will help me a lot. So that's it. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next video. Bye.